Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's day 10 lead code question number 1295. Find numbers with even number of digits. So first of all, let us try to understand the given question. In the question, he has given an array nums. In that, it is an array of integers. So what we have to do, we should return how many number of even number of digits does it contains. For example, let's take this array to understand the question betterly. See, we have, this is the given array. We should count in this how many numbers have even number of digits. Here 12 has two digits, which is even 1. Here 345, it's a 3 digits, so it's not even. It is not an even. It is not even. Here we have 1 2 3 4, totally 4 digits. So it contains even number of digits. So this is our second one. So we have 2 even number of digits. So now we should return 2. Now let's try to understand the logic for this question. What we have to do is, firstly, using a variable I, we will travel through the given array. Okay, after traveling, what we have to do, we should deal with separate but we should deal with separate numbers in the array. For example, see here, for int I is equal to 0 to until the end of the array. What we have to do, we will consider each element. See, while nums of I is greater than 0, what we will do, see, we will divide this number by 10. Nums divide equal to by 10. With this, what happens, every last digit will be removed. If you remove this digit, just increment one number to y. What is y? To y, any one variable. Let's take y. So first we should declare one variable, that is y. Y is equal to 0, and another variable x is equal to 0. First we will see the purpose of y. What we have to do, you have divided by 10, so y plus means since you have divided one number will be gone, so y plus in y we will get 1. If you again nums go to while nums greater than 0, of course 70 89 greater than 0, again one digit goes, so y becomes 2, again 1 goes, 8 goes, it becomes 3, again 7 goes, 4. Now what we have to do, now nums of I will become 0, and it will come out of the while loop. In the for loop, we should check agar if our what is y, number of digits in that nums of I number. Okay, if y is equal to not equal to, if y, not this case, we should write if y is number of digits in that number nums of y. If y percentile by 2 is equal to 0, then what does this mean? It means our y is even, means it contains even number of digits. So simply what we have to do, we should increment x by 1. With this, what happens, we will get how many number of even number of digit numbers are present in the array. So after coming out of the for loop, we should simply return x. What is x? X is the even number of digits present in the nums array. So now let's try to code for this. Firstly, we should introduce two variables, int x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Now we should run a loop such that it travels from starting to end of the array. That is, I is equal to 0. We should introduce I. So int I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus. Now what we have to do, we should, until the given element, the element in this array will not equal to 0 or greater than 0, both of them are same. What we have to do, we should divide that number by 10. With this, what happens, our num will, one digit from our number nums of I will be removed. So we will get to know that of course y, we will just simply add y plus plus. With this we will get to know that there is one digit. Like that we will add the digits until our num will not equal to 0. At the end, when the while loop ends, our num will become 0. While loop ends and y will be the number of digits present in our nums of I. So now here we should add a condition. If the number of digits percentile by 2 is equal to 0, that is if it is even, what we have to do, simply x plus plus. With this what happens, we will get to know how many numbers are possessed that it has even number of digits. At last, when the for loop ends, we will get to know how many number of numbers are present such that it contains even number of digits. At last we just return x. Now let's try to run our code. Yeah, here what happened, while num I not equal to 0, wait, while num of I, yeah, it's nums not num, wait, nums. Let's run our code. It's not nums, yeah, it is nums of I. You can see our test cases are accepted. Let's submit our code. Why our case is not running? Yeah, here check. Since when one digit completed, we will get to know what is y value. Again for a new digit, our y should be added from 0. So now we should declare y is equal to 0 within the loop. So now let's try to submit our code. Yes, submitted. So thanks for watching my video. Subscribe for more such content.